Do you recall how everyone overlooked Bennett in the early stages of Genshin Impact, and how he later became known as one of the best supports in the game? Don't make the same mistake for Lucy, a fire support agent who gives attack boost and energy recharge to the entire team, as well as providing off-field damage. This guide covers the basics of Lucy, including her skills, W engines, disc drives with stats, talents, team comp, and finally ending with the showcase. Starting with skills, her basic attack consists of 4 strikes with a baseball bat, dealing physical and fire damage. What's special about her basic is that there are on-field guard bars. They will attack with her, and also they will attack even if she is off the field. In order to get these guard bars on the field, you must use her special, which comes in 2 flavors, Line Drive and Flyball. Pressing skill results in Line Drive, while holding results in Flyball. What really makes Lucy the Bennett of ZZZ is in her skill Chiron, which activates after using any EX special move. This buff increases attack for all of your allies, and the buff lasts longer if you execute a Flyball. For her ultimate, apart from dealing massive AoE fire damage, it also recovers 10 energy to your squad members, and the next one that comes into the field gets an additional 20 energy for a total of 30 energy. For skill priority, I would focus on leveling up her basic and special first, as the basic increases the amount of damage of Lucy and her guard bars, while the special increases the amount her Chiron buff increases the team's attack. Raising her ultimate does not do much apart from more damage, and you won't be dodging much as Lucy, so assists should be third priority. In general, for playstyle, you want to open up with Lucy's special even if you don't have the energy, as this will send out a boar on the field to deal constant off-field damage, while your other agents are dealing the bulk of the damage. Once she has enough energy, try to land a fly ball in order to get 15 seconds of the attack buff, and then switch back to your attack agent and rinse and repeat. Pretty straightforward. For her W engines, I only see 2 valid options to maximize her utility, which are for S rank, Weeping Cradle, and A rank, Kaboom the Cannon. Weeping Cradle will increase Lucy's energy regen, while off-field, attacks from Lucy, including her boars, will enhance the squad's damage against the struck target. This works especially well for Lucy, as her boars will constantly be on the field dealing damage, which activates this passive. Kaboom the Cannon increases the squad's attack whenever a friendly unit hits the enemy. This further enhances Lucy's ability to buff the squad's attack in addition to her Chiron buff. Now onto disc drives. You want to always use 4-piece swing jazz. Not only will this increase Lucy's energy regen by 20%, but also further increases all squad members' damage after launching a chain attack, even further improving her ability to increase the team's damage. For the 2-piece set, you're free to pick either Hormone Punk, which increases attack by 10%, or Inferno Metal, which increases her fire damage by 10%. I personally went with Hormone Punk because attack is very important on Lucy, as her Chiron buff scales based on her total attack, meaning the higher Lucy's attack is, the higher the team's attack is from the buff. For stats, on the 4-piece, crit rate, crit damage, or attack. Crit rate or crit damage is also good on Lucy, as her boars inherit her crit rate and crit damage stats. For the 5-piece, you want to go attack, and on the 6-piece, attack or energy regen. As for substats, focus on crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, anomaly proficiency, and flat attack or flat pin. And for my wills out there, Lucy's Mindscapes further increases her ability to buff her team, with the best ones being M2 and M6, which essentially makes it so that her buff is up 100% of the time. Finally, for team comps, currently as of version 1.0, I see 2 possible combinations. The physical team, consisting of Lucy, Nekomata, and Piper. These 3 ensure that all conditions are met for the additional ability, which in Lucy's case, giving her guard boars her crit rate and crit damage stats. This team gives you an incredibly powerful physical team, and with Piper and Nekomata, you will be able to trigger Assault constantly, dealing huge amounts of damage to bosses, on top of being constantly buffed and having off-field support from Lucy. The bamboo for this squad should be Bang Bover, Bagbu, or Boresser. The second team, the Fire Mono team, consisting of Lucy, Social 11 or Kaleda, and Ben. This also gives you all additional abilities and will give you a powerful fire team, with Social 11 or Kaleda acting as her main DPS, and Ben to provide shields and to help stun enemies. The bamboo for this squad should be Rocket Boo, Cry Boo, or Avocado Boo. And there you have it. Don't sleep on Lucy. She is not only a great buff bot, but also a reliable damage dealer who can stay safe off the field, with her boards doing all of the work. If you manage to pull her, which you will eventually, as she is an A rank, I highly recommend building her and find a spot on your roster where she can fit in. She is truly the Bennett of ZZZ. Now, I'm going to end it off with this short showcase of how to play Lucy. If you enjoyed this guide, please consider leaving a like. Catch you later.
Time to work, gang! It's crunch time! Face me!